A foreign investor and hotel operator in Phuket, Larry Cunningham, voiced his concern over the country's situation, saying that he was disappointed that Thailand has been facing the scenario of conflict again after the tourism industry suffered the airport closures last year. He said the business entrepreneurs do not want to see such things as in the past, as they adversely affect the economy. Mr. Cunningham, who among other businesses runs a hotel on Surin Beach, pointed out that not only investors or operators suffer impacts, but the adverse effects fall on their Thai employees as well, as he told AndamanNews more.
Operators, but I think it's also disappointing for our Thai staff. Most people know in the tourist industry the service charge that is received by a hotel is distributed amongst the Thai staff, and this is really the bonuses that they require to help them survive in this tough economic climate. Now, when you have customers cancelling because of these things, our Thai staff are impacted because the service charge is just not applied. So I'm very, very sad for them, because they've worked very hard in our resort. We're a new resort. We've only been open just over 6 months, and we're trying very, very hard. Our staff are trying extremely hard, but are not being supported by their fellow Thais.
Are you already seeing some cancellations or inquiries, worries on the phone, or from people who already booked it?
The timing this time probably won't impact as much. The previous blockades of the airport caused us massive cancellations. We had huge cancellations in December and January. This time, nothing yet, but perhaps the fact that it's only blown up, if you like, in the last few days may have some impact coming into the low season. Our clientele in the low season tend to be Scandinavians and Australians, both of who are not really as affected, if you like, by civil disruption as are the Koreans and the Chinese, etc.
Okay.
Well, I think we should have had the ASEAN meeting in Phuket in the first place. Had we done that, I think we are the ones that have needed the help. You know, we have had Phuket has had, since the tsunami, has just had bad luck after bad luck after bad luck, and it's like we're taking 3 steps forward and 2 steps back every time. So it would have been nice if they had come here. But as at this stage, I think the clientele for Phuket is often different from the clientele to Pattaya anyway.
What message would you like to say to Thai people of any political persuasion about demonstrating and this sort of situation?
I think it would be wonderful if we could turn the clock back to when I first came to Thailand 15 years ago. It's a different place now. The divisions in Thai culture that I see now, I just haven't seen before. I think we really need everyone, you know, all of us that make our livings here. You know, I've employed over 1,000 Thai people in different businesses here, to help them, and I really want to see a unity. We would love to see the Thais get back together, unify as one. We've got a lot of problems facing us, particularly the world economic climate. Assuming Thailand follows most of the other countries, we're going to have large job losses. So this, you know, the old Thai way of working together to solve the problems is something I would love to see a return to.
Do you think we should go back to the core values, or what Thailand is famous for is the land of smiles and peaceful, loving people? I mean, is that too simplistic?
Well, it may be simplistic, but it's certainly something that we could aim for. It is a changed world. I mean, unfortunately, you know, we have groups here in Phuket who think, you know, Thai groups who consider themselves above the law, mainly in the transport areas, and they, you know, have negative impact as it is on tourists. But the majority of Thais, I think, we really, the way and the smile, you know, a return to that area.
And also in Phuket, do you think there is a real need for a proper convention centre, or is it just that we haven't got enough hotel rooms and facilities? Is there a need to hold big conferences here?
Well, I think Phuket does need a lot of assistance. We have, as I mentioned earlier, we have been impacted more than any other part of Thailand over the last few years, and it's been unfair that we have not had assistance down here that we've needed. Certainly the convention centre, Phuket is still the place to go in Southeast Asia, but we are starting to get competition, you know, and we can't just sit back and rest on our laurels. We need to do more things to make it more attractive, to make it safer, which is one of the biggest features that's coming out now. We've got to make it safer here for the two.
Some wise words there. The Lagoon of Phuket International Marathon 2009 takes place on the 14th of June.